Hello guys, I'm Nefeli. Welcome to my channel.
If I gotta choose me, I won't be afraid to.
Today we're going to be doing a video that I have been mentioning and I have been pinpointing in some previous videos of mine, and that is the essential of a self-care day. And what that means is that we're gonna be listing some things that you can do to help you in a self-care day feel better, because that's the point of a self-care. And I know it depends from person to person, so just take everything I say with a grain of salt. But like, even myself, I'm not doing all these things every time I'm having a self-care day. Like, sometimes I just want to stay like a homeless person in my bed and binge Netflix and eat like crap. And other days I just like to focus more on activities that are self-care and make me feel better about myself. You don't need to do them all. You can just take a few ideas. That's what the video is all about. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you do not miss any videos here every Monday on Nefeli Atmn. Let's get into the video. I'm usually just staying in my PJs, and this is what I intend to do for today. It's a sweatshirt and some cozy pajama pants, but like, well, my best friend would say that this would be too much makeup. She doesn't like getting mascara every day, but I find the basic steps. There are concealer, brows, and mascara, so again, like I said, it's a personal preference to everyone. We're meeting again from the kitchen, which I think you're probably by now you have gotten tired of seeing my kitchen, but like, sorry, not sorry. But there are a few things I do every morning without even thinking about them, and that is skincare. I wash my face, I wash my teeth, and I apply a serum and a moisturizer, and that's about it. I just do it mechanically. Oh, and I got my contact lenses on, because otherwise I don't see anything. But like, these things, I do them so mechanically that sometimes I don't even realize when I'm doing them. Like, especially when I wake up earlier than usual, having my skincare, and then I'm putting my contact lenses on, and suddenly I start seeing, and I'm like, why am I seeing this? So that's fun. I don't know. I think if you wear contact lenses, I think you probably know my pain. Other than my so-called skincare, the other thing I'm doing mechanically is grabbing a glass of water and drinking it first thing in the morning. It's a thing that I've also said a lot in the videos. It's a thing that I've said pretty much in every video of mine, that I drink water every single day before my coffee. Let's hope that's not COVID. Before my coffee, before my breakfast, before anything, I have my glass of water. Sometimes I have a glass of water near my bed. One down. The next thing I'm doing also every morning, because I cannot function without it. Pause this video and guess in the comments down below what is. Yes, it's coffee. Let me grab a cup. Why did I pronounce it like that? But anyways, I get my favorite coffee cup, but I know you've seen me make a lot of iced coffee, and I truly drink iced coffee even in the winter. But in the morning, the first coffee I drink is hot. It's something between a cappuccino and a latte, depending on how much milk I add the day. But like, the coffee's already, but isn't this cup the cutest thing you've ever seen? One of the things I like to do when I'm in a self-care day, it's make comfort food. That can be a dessert or it can be even a meal. Today we're gonna make muffins, morning coffee muffins. And I don't know why I'm clapping every time I'm saying something, but like, we're gonna make muffins, and it's a pretty easy recipe. So we are starting by measuring out in a bowl our dry ingredients. A lot of you guys, you've told me that you prefer for me to speak the amounts that I'm measuring. So we have 195 grams of flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, a little bit salt. I cannot truly measure the salt, so I'm just doing a little bit. With a fork, you wanted to slightly mix all your ingredients together and set it aside. You want 105 grams of sugar, 1 egg, half a cup milk, and 1/3 of a cup butter. I'm using low-fat butter just so that I can keep them a little bit healthy. Preferably your butter to be melted, added to your mixture. And once they seem pretty incorporated, you want to add your dry ingredients and mix again. It's a pretty easy recipe because you can actually just use a fork, and as you probably can see, they are whipped pretty quickly. You want a pretty runny consistency, as you can see, but it's also thick. For a normal cupcake baking tray, this should give you about 8. And a little tip, when you are baking something like this, you want your baking pan to be as uniform as you can make it. So I will be showing you in a second what I mean. Since I know I will be getting 8, if you can see, I'm filling the middle ones and I'm popping one in each side, so I have left 4 equally distributed empty ones, just so that the air can flow a little bit better. And I will be using the 1/3 of the cup that I used earlier for the batter to measure out my muffins. And since I'm making these muffins for breakfast, I whipped a few days ago when I made these muffins again. I make brown sugar with cinnamon, so I will be adding about 1 teaspoon to each one. And you want to slightly mix them, mix the sugar cinnamon mixture in your muffins. I will be using the tail of a little spoon. You want to bake them for approximately 15 minutes on 180. Yay! Preferably let them cool down a little bit before you eat them. So I want to say a few things, more like I want to have a rant about TikTok. Let's do a background first. So I never hopped on the TikTok train because I was a user of Tap Smash. I then later used Musical.ly, which I loved Musical.ly, and it broke my heart when it stopped working. But because I had this experience, I didn't need to jump on the TikTok train. So I'm hopping on once or twice per month and upload a TikTok or whatever. But these past few days I have been uploading a few videos, and I uploaded yesterday a TikTok of me making a healthier version of Italian carbonara. And it kind of blew up due to my following, that it's practically not existent, but it kind of blew up a little bit for my standards. Again, I don't mean it went viral or whatever, but thankfully, a few days ago when I was at work, I put on a podcast to listen, Taylor Wood's podcast, don't get it twisted. I will leave it in the description down below. Go listen to her podcast. It's actually pretty fun. But I was listening to a few episodes I had left, and she was talking in one of these episodes about her making a video and going a tiny bit viral, and the toxicity of the comment section in that video. And I'm guessing because I have been listening to my goals, to myself, and I have been following motivating and positive creators, that it kind of left a slight impact on me. That whole section of your podcast, that TikTok is pretty toxic. And I mean, it wasn't really news to me because I know TikTok is pretty toxic. I have heard that from a lot of people. But like, it left an impact on me. Let's just leave it at that. And yesterday, like I said, I uploaded this TikTok, and I woke up today to quite a lot of comments that were so shit talking me because I didn't make the original carbonara. But like, I never said I would make an original Italian carbonara. I had written it in the title and on the video as well, that it was a healthier version of a carbonara that you will actually see here in a few weeks. I'm guessing in the next what I eat in a week. But long story short, the thing that I took is that personally, the bad critics are usually putting me down, are putting me so down. And if I hadn't listened to that podcast at that extent about the toxic culture in TikTok, I know for a fact that it will have brought me down for days to come. But like, I responded to a few comments that actually could be responded, and I just left other comments that were self-explanatory, and I went on with my day. Moral of the story is that podcast is a really good way of getting self-care. It's not only like podcast that you can listen to and get some life lessons or whatever, but like, you can find podcasts that are truly relaxing to the soul. And a thing I would recommend for your rest day is just put on a relaxing podcast and listen to it while you just lay in your bed, on your couch, or you do whatever you want. I mean, I know, like I've said it, I think I've probably mentioned in this video, but like, sometimes in my self-care days, I want to just take a rest, and I'm like getting up from the bed only to go to the bathroom. Some other days, I feel kind of productive, and although it's a self-care day, I'm doing things that will improve me. Maybe I will clean my room. That's also something you can do in a self-care day. And if I clean my room, I know I will feel better. I'm talking too much again, aren't I? But if you want to take something from this video, is to listen to podcasts. You can find podcasts about mental health, you can find podcasts about body image, self-love, or whatever. If you want to listen to some gossip podcast or cooking podcast that you just want to listen to just to relax, you could do that. But please, if you have never listened to a podcast, please give it a try next time you want to take a day off for self-care. Hi from my webcam. I will be popping here some of my recommendations for podcast because I never mentioned anything. But listen to a podcast and you'll thank me later. I know I've said it in like a million videos of mine, but like, stretch, foam roll, and stretch. Or just take a walk. Personally, I try to go for a walk for at least 30 minutes every day. If walking by yourself isn't really your thing, you can try walking with friends. I try to incorporate once or twice per week walking with friends just so that it can be more interesting. But like, go get your steps. And last but not least, get a bath bomb, get some bath salts, and relax yourself truly with a bath. Or perhaps a shower, I don't know. It's it's again part of a personal preference. Personally, I like to just stay under running hot water in the shower, but I know most people like to just lay in the bath and relax. So this was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. And we're here every Monday with videos on this channel. And also, you can find posts and any other announcement on my Instagram at Nefeli Atmn. But we'll see each other next Monday, where we will be debunking if 1 gallon of water is what we need. I